what I mean. Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. Now, I was not even gonna come today with this video, but I am nothing if I do not take every opportunity I get to drag the Kardashians to hell. I cannot stand these people. I cannot. And I find it very funny how this situation has opened up a lot of people's eyes to like the social trash that is the Kardashians. I don't dislike the Kardashians because they do hoish antics. I don't dislike the Kardashians because they're sexually explicit. Y'all know that's not my brand. Go for it. I dislike them because everything they do has racist undertones. They treat black people, black women in particular, horribly. They use black men as slaves, even though we can point out that in that interaction, no one is being used. Those black men are coons and they enjoy the proximity to whiteness. But nevertheless, they treat black men like slaves and they treat black women like slaves. They think they're better than people. They're racist. There is a slave plantation going on entitled The Kardashian. It is the Kardashian plantation. Some people make it out alive. Some people make it to freedom. Others don't. And that is where we are left with. That is how I feel about the Kardashians. Now, I was on a plane home. Well, it wasn't in the sky yet, but I was on social media, and I saw that, mind you, I'm 3 hours away. I was 3 hours away. So this episode, this Keeping Up with Kardashian episode was airing, and I saw people talking about it on social media. And I'm just like, okay, I'll watch it. It didn't take much convincing. I have nothing better to do. So I turned it on and I started watching. You guys, crack cocaine. That is what Khloe Kardashian is on. The crack. She is on crack. Khloe, you are a crackhead. What is wrong with this woman? I think a lot of things about the Kardashians, but never did I think that they were crackheads until this episode. They don't live in reality. They live in some made up fairy tale world that is not real. They are insane. Absolutely insane. So let me give you a gist of what happened in the episode, because I got you. You don't have to watch it. Don't give them their views. I gave it to you. You don't need to. I got us. We are one. So anyway, I don't even remember how the episode starts off. All I know is Kim and Kourtney surprise Khloe with a girl's getaway to Palm Springs. Now, here is the thing. Social media controls the Kardashians' life, and public opinion is all they have. That's why they plant stories in the news. That's why they do all this stuff. They need you to believe a certain narrative about them. If that narrative does not exist, they do not exist. So when the episode first begins, and even the last episode, you can tell public opinion is in Khloe's favor. People are talking about how Jordan's homeless now. People are talking about how she, ruined a good situation with Kylie. You can tell that things were going the Kardashian way. And I don't believe the lies. And throughout this whole episode, they try to say they didn't plant stories. They planted this entire thing. Do not listen to the lies. So anyways, they go to Palm Springs. Now, number one, Sia, Sia who keeps her face covered, Sia Chandelier, Sia, she calls Khloe crying, talking about, I can't believe this happened to you. Why must white women unite in their victimization? There is no better victim than white women. Oh my God, Sia, what are you crying for? Why are you crying on Khloe's shoulder? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are y'all doing? That the entire episode, I'm like, what are y'all doing? Then you got Kimora Lee's coon running in behind Sia. Kimora calls Kim. Now, mind you, people who run up behind that clan are people who feel like they can benefit from them, people who feel like they get social clout. And Kimora, you are a a legend. You are a legend. So the fact that you feel like for some relevance, you need to be friends with the Kardashian is quite telling that, yeah, no one's checking for you, sis, but you're not doing that bad. Come on. Like, sis, you're a legend. You don't need to be running behind Khloe's ass, talking about some, oh my gosh, y'all not tough, y'all not this, y'all not that. So this is what happens. When Kimora, and I'm talking about Kimora Lee Simmons, baby fat Kimora Lee Simmons, Russell Simmons, Kimora Lee Simmons, what else? That model Kimora Lee Simmons. So she calls Kim, and she gets on like a group FaceTime. Well, she's on FaceTime. They're all around the circle in Palm Springs. And they say, Kimora says that you need to make people scared of you. Now, here is the thing. This is why I don't trust biracial women to the fullest. This is why I don't fully trust biracial women, because this is what they do. This is what they do. They switch. Kimora Lee Simmons, that once again, we're getting microaggression. We're getting very microaggression. When I sit here and I describe the Kardashians as slave masters, and Kimora Lee Simmons gets on FaceTime talking about you need to make them scared of you. You need to make sure they don't do this to you. You need to make sure this. You need to make sure this. You need to keep them in line. You need to, what did I say? You guys, look at the tones. The tones are there. The racial undertones in this family, the way they talk about black people, the way they talk about the men they're with, there is a lot of racial undertones. So Kimora Lee's biracial ass coming in and also exuding that same rhetoric. Sis, you're looking funny in the light. You're looking funny in the light, Kimora. So anyways, now that would seem minor, but it actually is the reason why we're going to get into the big issue of this episode. So after Kimora Lee gets, Khloe hype, like, girl, you need to make them scared of you. And does Khloe Kardashian go by Khloe Money? How white? Like, Khloe Money, they try so hard to be hip. They try so hard to be cool. They're so gross. So anyway, Kimora gets, what's her name, Khloe hype, talking about y'all don't need to be worrying about y'all image. Am I anyone who ever thought the Kardashians worry about their image? Actually, they worry about their image a lot, but I never thought they worried about their image in the sense they're not mean to each other. That's not true, because the Kardashians are ridiculously nice to people in order to rub hands with the right people. For example, when Cardi B was on the come up and Kim invited Cardi B over to your house, that is what they do. They try to get you when you're on the come up so they can align with people who are going to be the next it person. They do it all the time. It's quite genius. It's quite genius. But now you have the up and coming artists who will one day be the artist, your friend. So now you become popping by association. It's actually quite a good tactic. But anyways, Kimora Lee says y'all need to make people scared of you. Racist undertones. We'll move on. So after Kimora gets off the phone, they hang up and they all decide as sisters. Mind you, there's other slaves there. Malika the slave is at the table. Thank God for that. Sometimes you do get to come into the house. She's sitting at the table and they decide that they are all going to be new it girls. We're going to be mean to people. When have the Kardashians ever not been like nice to, like, you're mean. You have always been mean. When have you not been mean? The issue is now you're going to be mean you're going to outwardly be mean. The Kardashians have always had microaggression. They've always done things behind the scenes. They've always done things to destroy. It is not a coincidence that anytime someone leaves their life is destroyed. It is purposeful. The stories are purposefully planted in the news. Everything is purposeful with them. Don't ever get that confused. Now, this is where you get me. I am going to quote Khloe verbatim. Actually, I don't know if I can quote her for verbatim, but this is what she says. This is the gist of what Khloe Kardashian says. She says, "You fat asshole." She calls her an effing fat asshole. She calls Jordan Woods an effing fat a-hole. That is what Khloe Kardashian calls Jordan Woods. Let me repeat. She calls Jordan Woods, Khloe Kardashian calls Jordan Woods a effing fat whole. Khloe, you was fat 2 days ago. I'm gonna say you were fat 2 days ago. 2 days ago, you was a bad built hoe. So we're not gonna sit here and act like you was just in the gym working on your fitness and you got skinny. We're not with reality. Can we all come down to reality? Can we all come down to what is actually in front of us? Can we all live in things that are real? Khloe, you were fat yesterday. We can scroll down your Instagram and find your fatness. So don't sit here and fat shame. Do not sit here and fat shame. Jordan Woods went to get nipped, tucked, and every other thing to be skinny, just like you did. Just like every single one of y'all did. It's funny. It's funny. Kylie, you were ugly. I'm saying it. I don't care. Kylie, you were ugly. Thank God for surgeons. Kim, your ass still looks horrendous, but your face, you got a new face now. Can we talk about your old face, your old nose, your old lips, your old eyebrows, your old hairline? You're lucky we have doctors. Courtney, you look old. I'm just going to say that. Courtney, you look old. Courtney, you look every bit of a white woman pushing 40. That's just that on that. Malika, your forehead is too big. Khloe, you have spent thousands to probably hundreds of thousands of dollars to get your body done. And guess what, sis? You're still ugly. There it is. I say the truth. I say the truth. You're still ugly. You spent all this money and you are less than attractive. Drag me in the comments. You're not cute, Khloe. You did all this. I wish somebody gave me $100,000 and the things that they're doing over there in Calabasas too. I wouldn't look like Khloe. Khloe, you've had all this work done with a fraction, with Jordan Woods has had a fraction of the money you have. And she looks 10 times better. Jordan ain't been to the doctor as many times as you, Khloe, and she still looks better than you. You're not cute, Khloe. Where do you get the room? Where do you get the room to call someone fat? You just had your stomach tightened. You just got stapled, sis. Fat. She could have said several things. She could have called Jordan Woods broke. She could have called Jordan Woods every other thing. But fat? How do reality? Some people just don't live in reality. How do you sit there and say fat shame someone like you weren't the fat sister for so long? Like you don't have episodes upon episodes of Keeping Up the Kardashians where you talk about how you are the fat sister. You reveled in the fat because you had no other option. That you were the fat sister for years. Then you got a little coin and you got rid of the fat. And that is fine. Do you get it how you live it? But what we're not going to do is fat shame Jordan Woods, who's still fat when she was fat. That's another thing. If Jordan Woods was still fat, that would kind of be something that's understandable. But now it's just hypocritical because y'all get all this work done and you lie about it. But then you still consider Jordan Woods fat because she got the same thing done as you. It's one of those things like they can do it, but you can't. You're still the fat girl they met. But come on, Khloe. Once again, these are grown women. I don't know. Once I told you, the Kardashians watch all of these episodes. They're the executive producer on every single episode of this show. Why would they not get rid of it? Like, why would you sit there and be okay with that? Like, that is not okay. That is not, y'all are too grown, far too grown. So Khloe decides she's just gonna be mean to everybody, except for Tristan Thompson. Once again, these episodes should have been geared towards Tristan Thompson. It is childish. And people have brought up the fact that these girls, this Jordan Woods is 21 years old. I'm not sitting here saying these women should be friends with Jordan. I don't know what happened that night. I don't care what happened that night. It's none of my business what happened that night. There's just decorum and there's a way that you act There's things that you say, and you know what? Your day came, the Kardashians. Your day came, and you look funny. So, they did, y'all remember that video I put in one of my videos when this happened, this whole thing, about how Kim, Courtney, Khloe, and the Malika the Slave were driving to Palm Springs, and they were singing that Nivea song, and it's like, find your own, what a bop, love Nivea. Anyways, they were singing that song, and Kylie was, I gotta give credit where credit is somewhat due. Kylie was kind of the voice of reason in this episode. She kind of stuck up for Jordyn Woods in some ways. So anyways, this is what Kylie said. Kylie said that we don't bully people, because I said that in my original video. They were bullying Jordyn Woods, and that's why I said public opinion is in their favor. You find out who the Kardashians really are when the public is really on their side. That's when they get a little dip on their chip. That's when they act like they are that girls, when they think the public is really on their side. Khloe Kardashian was going to ride out this victim wave till the wheels fell off. I promise you that she was going to let Jordyn Woods look like the evil mistress, and she was going to ride out being the victim. That is exactly what they were going to do. They were comfortable with the fact that she was going to take the blame for this entire situation. But Kylie comes in and says, y'all, we're not about to bully people. We're not about to bully people. Then all of a sudden, these 40-year-old women get revelations. They get revelations. By 40-year-old women, I'm talking about Kim, Courtney, Khloe, Larsa Pippen, Kris Jenner. Kris Jenner is about 100. They all get revelations that they shouldn't be bullies anymore. We shouldn't be bullies. We need to take the high road. People love to take the high road after they already visited the low road. Anyways, they decide we're not going to be bullies. Kim deletes her Instagram post, but I promise you, this does not come from a place of morality. They are not doing what they are doing because they have morals. They are doing this because public opinion is not in their favor. Khloe Kardashian is no longer the victim. She's not the victim anymore. So now she has to sit there and they have to say, we need to reroute. It's time to reroute. We have to come up with something else. Come up with something else. They have to come up with something else. And bullying Jordyn Woods, that's the thing. They made a misstep. They made a misstep. They sat there and they played too much into it. You see when you do clownery, they played too much into it. If they would have shut their fake mouths up and just let it all play out, Jordyn Woods probably would have went out as, the big black bully. But because that Instagram video of them mocking Jordyn Woods, because Larsa Pippen not shutting up, because all of this stuff happened, y'all look like the bullies, and the tide surely do turn. So let's go to Jada Pinkett. Jada Pinkett. Is there anything else I'm missing? No. Mind you, this entire time, Tristan Thompson is constantly texting Khloe. And Khloe's playing into it. Now, Khloe is a bold-faced liar. Khloe keeps saying that she's not responding to Tristan Thompson over my dead body. Over my entire dead body. If you were not responding to him, he would have stopped. We already know Tristan Thompson don't like you that much, sis. You are responding to him. We know it. Even if it's a thank you, you're responding to this man because you like the attention. You like this man. Just be honest, Khloe. You were the ugly duckling your entire life. So now that these NBA players like you for some reason, they like you because of proximity. You get a rise out of it. You enjoy that, and that's okay, sis. Live in your truth. It is okay to live in your truth. So anyway, Jada Pinkett comes along. So they find out that Jada Pinkett is going to do a red table talk with Jordyn Woods, and they are in chaos. Chaos ensues. They cannot believe what is going on in front of their eyes. They can't believe it. So they feel betrayed by Jada Pinkett. Jada Pinkett don't owe y'all nothing. Jada Pinkett does not owe you anything. What makes you think Jada Pinkett owes loyalty to you and not Jordyn Woods? Let's be clear. Jordyn Woods is somewhat related to Jada Pinkett. Therefore, Why would she not come to the fit? Because we're missing the part where the Kardashians have literally been pestering this little girl. It would be foolish and even mean of Jada Pinkett not to use her platform to help Jordyn Woods. That would be evil. Like, why would you not? So they can't believe it, because once again, the Kardashians assemble when they know they have power. But when other powerful people step in, they don't know what to do. They have to retreat. And that is what you are seeing. You're seeing the Kardashians retreat. They don't know what to do. Kendall Jenner comes out of fucking nowhere. She's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe she's doing the red table talk. Now, this is where we're going to have to pick a lie. This is where I'm like, Kardashians, pick a lie. It's pick a lie time. Y'all been saying that Jordyn Woods, this entire time, they're saying that Jordyn Woods admitted to what she did to Khloe. Khloe keeps saying throughout the entire time, she's talked to Jordyn Woods, she's talked to Jordyn Woods. But all of a sudden, the narrative gets a little shifty because now y'all didn't talk to her. Now we're getting Khloe's hill to stand on now is that you're doing an interview before you actually talk to me. But Khloe, for the past 2 episodes, you've been saying you talked to Jordyn Woods. So what's the truth? Several people have been saying on this show they talked to Jordyn Woods. So what is she supposed to do? I know what she's supposed to do. She's supposed to lick y'all behind. Y'all want her to run up behind y'all like she's been doing for the past 10 years. That is what y'all truly want. Y'all want her to run behind y'all. Y'all need that. Y'all need the slave mentality. What did Kimora say? Make them scared of you. Y'all need that. Y'all need to feel like these black people are indebted to y'all. They want to do everything to make y'all like them. And she's not doing it. She had someone in her camp saying, girl, don't give these people what they want. But the thing is, you're lying because you said she talked to you. So one of the two are lies. Either she admitted to what she did or she didn't talk to you. Pick a lie. And so Khloe Kardashian is in the car and she's talking to someone. I think she's talking to her mom. And she's like, she's out here doing press interviews and she hasn't even talked to me. All y'all been doing is talking. At that time, Jordyn Woods was mute. Jordyn Woods didn't say a thing about what's going on. But every single person in the Kardashian camp had something to say. Once again, they don't value blackness. They don't believe you have a place. They believe you're supposed to shut up and sit back. If we have helped you, if we have done something for you, you're not supposed to say anything against us. That is exactly how they feel, and that's why they're upset that Jordyn Woods would do the stuff that they're doing. What do you mean, why is she doing press? She's not out here talking to magazines. She's talking to her freaking aunt on the red after you guys are dragging her. I promise you, with all the money in my pocket, if this was the roles were flipped and they were being accused of cheating, oh wait, they have been accused of cheating. Should we run down the list? Travis Scott, Kanye West, Bruce Montana. Can we keep going? What's Ben Simmons? Can we keep going down the list of all the men y'all have stolen from someone, especially you, Khloe? But the thing is, it doesn't matter because guess what? They stole all these men from black women. And you want to know what sucks? You want to know what feels like oppression? You want to know when you really feel victimized by something? You feel victimized when the playing fields get leveled. When you have always been up here and someone has always been down there and the playing field slightly shifts, sometimes you're still on top. Kim, you still have Kanye. Is Kendall still with Ben Simmons? Who knows? Y'all still are above, but when the playing field almost gets even, when you feel like you, a person in power, have been slighted, that's when the real victimization comes in. That's when you feel hurt. We all can probably relate where you thought you had everything going, you was playing the cards well, and all of a sudden somebody slaps you across the head, and you're like, wait a minute, not me. Not me. That's how the Kardashians feel. They feel like, not me. I've been playing with the lead for so long. Now I have to play and we're even. I don't know how to do that. That is where they are at right now. They don't know how to function because they have been the winners for so long. So now that they are not the winners, they're like, what do we do? So they're sitting here talking about how these women get to sleep with our mans and this, that, and the third. I wonder what Lauren London thinks. I wonder what Justine Skies thinks. I wonder what was Kanye with Amber Rose when Kim was cheating? Yes. I wonder what these people think. I wonder what the people who you took men from Tinashe think about what y'all did to them. I wonder what they think. All of y'all besides Courtney, and who knows what Courtney is doing, has stolen a man from someone. But it doesn't matter when y'all sleep with people's men. The people, y'all slaves, need to be loyal to you. Need to be loyal to you. And once again, they constantly bring up the fact that Jordyn Woods was given all this stuff by Kylie. All this stuff by Kylie. Once again, if you're going to throw it in my face, why do it for me? And that's why Jordyn Woods, you should have never put yourself in this situation. We knew this was going to happen. Of course they were going to throw it in your face. Of course. These people don't do things for free. They don't. They weren't doing this, Jordyn, because you were a cute little girl. They weren't doing it. They were doing it because you were their proximity to blackness. You were the black friend. That's why I say Kylie went and got a new black slave just like that, because that is what they do. It's what they do. So anyways, where does that leave us on the episode? It leaves us with this. Tristan Thompson. Now, that is the common denominator in all of this. Khloe is being cheated on by Tristan Thompson. So, she is sitting on her bed. And she has a bunch of roses because Tristan Thompson constantly keeps sending her stuff, which shows me once again, she's still talking to that man. And Kim comes into the room. Maybe she wasn't talking to Kim. She was talking to someone. I don't remember. And she was like, Tristan keeps texting me, and she's like, reads out a text message that he sent. Something about the fact that he cares about her, something about the fact that he shouldn't have hurt her, something along those lines. And you guys, the crackhead appears. The crackhead has emerged from the gutter. Khloe Kardashian says, this means something to me. This means something to me. Tristan Thompson, the man who cheated on you when you were pushing out a child, the man who cheated on you, I would say they kissed, who kissed a 21-year-old girl who is supposed to be a friend of your family, that Tristan Thompson, this man starts sending you text messages and it means something to you. That's why I want to point out something to you guys. The Kardashians have zero respect for black women. They have respect for black men because black men can help them enter spaces that they know that they can't enter as just being white people. That's why they align themselves with black men, but they take a huge dump on black women. Black women are not needed in the Kardashian agenda unless you are a slave to them. You cannot just be a mutual careless friend to the Kardashians if you are a black woman. It can't happen. It can't happen. Either you have to be pinned to their side at all times, or you have no purpose to the Kardashians if you are a black woman. That's on period. You have no need to them if you are not glued to them like this. But notice how they treat Jordyn Woods when she strays. But Tristan Thompson has strayed so many times, and we barely heard 3 bad words about him in these past 2 episodes. Khloe Kardashian, the crackhead, says that these text messages that Tristan Thompson has been sending her mean something to her. You mean to tell me for 2 hours I watched you drag Jordyn Woods to the depths of hell, but Tristan Thompson sent a couple text messages, mind you, when you first found out he cheated on you with Jordyn, he did it even call you. I didn't even bring up the fact that Tristan Thompson pretended like he had some mental illness so he didn't have to talk to Khloe Kardashian. That was funny. That was hilarious. I'm so sorry I didn't include that in my last video. Tristan Thompson pretended like he was in a mental institution or something so he didn't have to call Khloe. This is the man you feel respect from. This is the man who has proven himself to you. You guys, she is literally talking these text messages where he says he cares about her means something to her. Khloe, you're on crack, and everyone around you sees you are on the crack. That is why he keeps doing this to you, because he's like, I am with a crackhead. All I have to do is send her a couple few good text messages, and I can cheat on her while she's in labor. I can cheat on her with her friends. I can be seen walking out of a hotel with several women while she's at home with her child. I can do that, and all I got to do is send some roses and a couple text messages, and she's talking about how she appreciates me. Once again, why is that forgiveness? Why is that, letting it slide not rewarded to Jordyn Woods? Oh yeah, because she's a black woman, and they can't do it. They can't do it. Unless you are going to be Malika and the Malika slaves, you can't be in their life. That's why every black woman they have in their life is their slave. When Kim was running around with Black China was on her arm. The minute Black China strayed, but that's the thing. They steal something from you. Oh, I forgot to say Kylie stole Tiger from Black China. The list goes on and on and on. It's tired. It's tired. It's tired. Anything else happened in this episode? I didn't finish the episode. I think I have like 10 minutes left. Like, I was over it. I got the gist of what I wanted out of it. What a mess. What an absolute mess. What absolute garbage. They can't believe Jordyn Woods would go on the red table. Oh, once again, they do talk about how the fact that, we'll leave it on here. They do talk about the fact that Khloe says that Jordyn Woods ruined her relationship. You guys, she doubled down on that. She said, of course you're not you're not the only reason, but you're part of the reason. That's not true. That's not true. If Tristan Thompson didn't sleep with Jordyn Woods that night, or well, I guess they didn't sleep. If he didn't do something with Jordyn Woods that night, he would have done something with any old girl off the street. Like, Jordyn Woods is not the common denominator here. It's not. Tristan Thompson being a cheater is the common denominator. It doesn't matter what's at the top. Jordyn Woods can be interchanged with anything else. Tristan Thompson will always be the cheater at the bottom. So it doesn't matter who was there that night. Khloe, you were going to get cheated on like you've been getting cheated on every other night you're not with him. He cheats. He is a cheater. He doesn't want to be with you. He doesn't care about you. That is why he's doing what you're doing. Jordyn Woods has nothing to do with the fact that Tristan Thompson was going to cheat on you that night. She was just there. She was just happened to be the person. And to be honest, it was a sign from God, Khloe, telling you to move on. Move on. But she really still says, you're not the only reason, but you're part of the reason. Girl, bye. And then they talk about how, what did I say? Public opinion runs their life. And they talk about the fact that Khloe was riding the victim train, all the way into the station until Jordyn Woods put a halt on that. And now you're not the victim anymore. And they look confused. That's where I left. Them all looking confused and dumb. Anyways, you guys, I will see you in my next one. Bye. Oh, you guys see that up there? I got a new camera. Y'all gonna be seeing me in HD. I have no clue. It's a Canon Rebel DSL. I can't even read it from back here, but it was expensive. So y'all better appreciate my HD videos that's going to be coming once I learn how to use that. I got a tripod and everything. We're in business. And you can't see. Y'all can see. Y'all see where my finger is? That is a mic, ho. I don't need a mic. I promise you, when I do hook up the mic, I will talk a lot lower because y'all don't want to hear that. I got y'all. We are one. I got y'all. We will talk very lower. I might not even use the mic for, I got a surprise coming for, I'm that YouTuber, you guys. I have a surprise coming for you guys. There's actually a reason why I bought the mic, and it's not to film YouTube videos. I have something coming for you guys very, very shortly, so stay tuned. I read your comments. That's what I'm going to say. I read your comments, and I got y'all. I promise you, I got y'all always. So anyways, I will see you guys in my next one. Bye-bye.